Hi y'all, this is another episode with your host, the legend, Gabe Gore. And I am back to talk as this is my weekly podcast here. And today we are going to start off by talking about the Class B and A State OSSAA basketball tournament. As first off, we're going to run down the Class B goals, and then we're going to talk about the Class B boys, Class A girls, and then Class A boys as well. So let's get it started off today by talking first about this game here on the list, and it's Hammond taking on Weber Falls Thursday at 2 p.m., and then it's Burlington Girls taking on Boise City Girls Thursday at 3:30 p.m., and then it's Red Oak Girls taking on La Mega Girls Thursday at 7 p.m. And all of these games are at the Fairground as well. In case I forgot to say that earlier, that's what's highlighted. And then Duke will take on Varnum 8:30 p.m. Thursday at the Fairgrounds. And then for Class B boys here, Kenta will take on Braggs at 7 o'clock Thursday at UConn. And then Big Pasture will take on Lakiba Sickles 8:30 p.m. At UConn as well. And then Leedy will take on Calumet at 2 o'clock Thursday. And I would like to give a huge and big shout out to the Leedy Bison and Coach Carpenter and assistant coach Randy Henry and all of the staff down there, players, fans, for making it yet again to the state tournament. This should be a really good boys game. Each team's ranked high. Each team's ranked in the top 10. So there's that. Next we have Payton versus Duke at Thursday, 3:30 p.m. at UConn as well. And then here we go over to Class A girls. Searling looking for that 4-peat. They take on Oklahoma Christian Academy 3:30 p.m. Thursday at Southern Nazarene. And then Smithville will take on Surreal at 8:30 p.m. at Southern Nazarene on Thursday. Then Canute will take on Hydro Thursday at 2 o'clock p.m. at Southern Nazarene. And then Tipton will take on Frontier 7 o'clock Thursday at Southern Nazarene. Class A boys here. Fort Cobb will take on Garber 8:30 p.m. Thursday at Mustang. Glencoe will take on Whitesboro Thursday at 7 o'clock. Okarche will take on Kiowa Thursday at 2 p.m. And then Surreal will take on Frontier at 3:30 p.m. at Mustang, home of the Broncos. And so then here's some of the other game times for Friday and Saturday. The Class A boys second round matchup is at 1:30 Friday, and it'll be the winner between Fort Cobb and Garber and Glencoe and Whitesboro. And then the other game is Friday at noon, Fairgrounds, Class A girls. The second round game matchup is at 7:30 Friday, and then 4:30 Friday is the other one. And then Class B girls, second round is at 9 a.m., bright and early. And then the second round down here at the bottom for Class B semifinals is Friday at 6 p.m. at the Fairgrounds. Class B boys, the late game will feature the winner between Kenta, Braggs, or Big Pasture, Lakiba Sickle. That game's at 9 p.m. at night at the Fairgrounds as well. And then 10:30 a.m. is the bright and early game Friday, which Leedy has played that game before, and they are used to playing them early games because they've just done it before. Well, they played the 9 o'clock game before, but they're used to playing them early games, early. It's bright and early. You wake up, you get yourself some coffee in there, and you go out and you try to play ball and play hard. So I wish nothing but the best of luck to Leedy and Searling, as they are local and area schools around here. Go get her done, Coach Hamer and Coach Carpenter. Nothing but the best of success and luck to you all. And then for all of these other teams, just go out there and play and hope to have fun. But, you know, I came from Leedy. I'm a Leedy fan. I got to go support them Bison on. So, anyway, and then the third round matchup, the championship game for Class A girls is Saturday, 5:30 p.m. at Fairgrounds. Class A boys is 1:45 at the Fairgrounds as well. There will be crowning of championships. Saturday, 12 p.m. is Class B girls, and Class B boys is Saturday at 7:15. So there's that. Now we're going to go on and talk a little bit about Thunder. The Thunder ended up winning one over the weekend, losing one Friday, 147-148, beat the Utah Jazz. Paul George ended the night with 45 points, hit a game winner with 0.8 seconds left remaining. And then the next night they got beat to the Kings on a Buddy Hield cry, 34 points. To be real honest with you, they never can seem to beat the Kings. Thunder, you're going to have to hook it up and beat the Kings. Their record is 38-21. They are... the Thunder play the Denver Nuggets tonight. I believe it's on the West Coast. So, yes, I believe it is indeed a road game. So, anyway, there's my Thunder talk. Getting back a little bit before I switch subjects here, the Denver Nuggets are no force to be reckoned with. They're second in the Western Conference. They've won 3 in a row. That should be a really good game, hopefully. Hopefully a lot of you people can stay awake for it as well because it's a West Coast swing game. So hopefully the Thunder can win. They need this win. Get back on track after getting beat to the Kings, 116-119. Honestly, if you ask me, that was a pretty brutal and ugly loss. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. The Kings are just better than the Thunder right now. They beat them 2 times head-to-head. I believe that the series ended up being close, even. You know, I don't really know, but there's that. Now we're going to go on to talk a little bit about, here is the standings here for the Western Conference. Golden State's in first, Denver's in second. Denver's 41-18, no force to be reckoned with. Excuse me, they've won 3 in a row, 4 in a row. Golden State is 42-17, Denver's 41-18. Oklahoma City is 38-21. Portland's 36-23. Houston's 34-25. Utah's 33-26. San Antonio's 33-28, losing 2. That's kind of a surprise there. LA's 33-28. And Sacramento is a 9th seed right now. They won't be making the playoffs, but they're kind of trying to sneak up on the LA Clippers. They are 31-28. Right now, all of these teams, Oklahoma City's 4 back, Denver's 1 back, Portland's 6, Houston's 8, Utah's 9, Sacramento, Spurs 10, Clippers 10, Sacramento 11, Los Angeles 13, Minnesota 14, Pelicans 16, Mavericks 16, Grizzlies 20, and Suns 32. So, Lakers are struggling. LeBron and that company better get it together. They're 29-30. Minnesota's 28-31. New Orleans is 27-34. Dallas is 26 and 33. Luka Doncic is probably favored to win NBA Rookie of the Year. That's kind of a big surprise there. Memphis is 23-38. and Phoenix is 11-50. Here's one team that I will tell you guys are tanking, the New York Knicks, so they can get Zion Williamson. Although they've won 2 in a row, I was watching the Oscars a couple nights ago, and Samuel L. Jackson gave props to Spike Lee. So, hey, maybe it's a change out there. I don't know. They're just struggling. I think they're kind of trying to tank to get Zion. They ended up getting rid of Enes Kanter. Didn't want him anymore, so I don't really know, but I wish nothing but the best for Zion. As for Duke, they won one last week, got beat one. Beat Syracuse 65-75 on the road. Zion did not play because he blew out his shoe, because people was betting on that game for him to play. Ended up just hurting his knee, thankfully. Nothing too severe. He wants to continue playing at Duke just his freshman year. We'll just wait and let this rest of this season ride out. But if you ask me, I think he's number one. They ended up winning one, like I said earlier. Lost one. North Carolina beat them fairly easy. They just didn't play very good. So tonight, they go on the road to take on a Virginia Tech team who's probably without Virginia Tech's legitimately best player. He's out with a foot injury. And Duke is missing Zion. So Cam, RJ, Trey, Javin, all of them guys will have to stand up. What surprised me is Coach K, throwing the redshirt freshman as Joey Baker, as he hadn't played 27 games into this year. And Coach K's like, I'm going to pull you in off the bench. So that was kind of a surprise to me, but props to Coach K for doing that. Didn't think it would be coming this year, but anyway, so that's my Duke college basketball talk. Now we're going to go on to OU and OSU. As OU got beat 76-61 last night to Iowa State after beating Texas this weekend at home. Covering all courts there of that game, as they played well. They played well enough to win that. They've won 2 in a row. OSU got beat bad, 85-46 to K-State over the weekend. Terrible game. They suffered their worst loss in team history. They're at Texas Tech tonight, and OU was on the road last night and got beat to Iowa State. Well, anyway, I guess that's going to do it. This has been the Legend Tell Show with your host, the legend Gabe Gore, and as always, I'll be back next week. Oh, and remember, one more thing. Remember to get out there and go watch some high school basketball this week, as I'm recording this on a Tuesday. That starts on a Thursday, and don't forget to tune in and watch the Oklahoma City Thunder play in your favorite college team, OU or OSU. And as always, I'll be back next week. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week and have a good rest of your week, quality week. And as always, this has been the Legend Tells, episode 18, with your host, the legend Gabe Gore. Peace out, my friend.